Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I just got done making a video. I just sent $1,000 live to the bank itself. As a matter of fact, last week I did a lot of work with my girlfriend on one of her property houses. And this week, just over the weekend, I decided to go to we have a 40-foot yacht that's near Myrtle Beach. And I like to go there and do a little bit of work, do some fishing, just turn the radios on, enjoy the AC, lay back on the couch, get some cozy stuff. Get in front of the TVs, watch my Supercross, watch anything I'm interested in, and just take it easy, y'all. I feel like every time I go, it's a drive just like anything to go to on vacation or whatever it may be. And I'm like, before I go, I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm going to go this weekend. I can stay right here on the couch and be cozy and have my little boy, and stuff like that. But I will tell you this, every time I've ever gone, every time, I'm sitting back, laying back on the boat. I'm smiling because I'm so happy that I've been, actually took that time to go there. And this is just no different than any other time. So while I was there, y'all, I used up all my Wi-Fi or the hotspot on my phone, watching 6 hours of Supercross on Saturday. Right at the end of all that, bam, I got a notification from Darnell Robbins that came into the business, y'all. So this is $1,000 commission that came in while I was laying there on the boat watching Supercross, or after I got done watching Supercross. And I brought my computer. I usually do videos while I'm there. I'm in a real good mood, and you always want to do videos when you got good excitement and mood. And I just didn't have the Wi-Fi or anything to do it at that moment. So I wound up, not being able to do it. But y'all, that's $2,350 I made in like 3 or 4 days time while I was working with my girlfriend at her house or was out on the boat. And that's what freedom is really all about, y'all. To me, it's about being able to come and go as you like. I've never cared to be a millionaire per se. To me, it was about getting free from a job. Being home with my little boy, y'all, to me, that meant more for me than anything else. In the last video, I talked about this, and I do that an awful lot in my videos, y'all. Let me see if I can show you this real quick. I bypassed it. Give me 2.5 seconds. Here you go. This is a picture of my little boy, y'all. He was 7 years old when I first got in online business, and I knew something was going to change. 65 hours a week, 26 years in the restaurants with no end in sight. I wasn't broke, but at the same time, I didn't have a way out. And I knew my son was getting older, and I can tell you what motivated me more than anything, y'all, about this whole thing, online business, even on day one. And it was a small business, $33 commissions. But I found a way out, y'all. Found a way out of that 26-year lockdown that I was in with, no end in sight, y'all. And when I left there, I should have been scared, but I knew God had shown me something. That was excitement, enthusiasm. I pure couldn't sleep, to be honest, y'all. I knew that something was going to change, and I didn't think God was going to show me this for no reason. Fast forward to now, my son is 15 years old. He's almost, same height I am, at 6 feet tall, weighs 160 pounds. His foot's bigger than mine, to be honest. And look how much I've changed, y'all. I have gained probably 20 pounds, if not more. I got more gray hair. My beard is entirely gray in comparison to what it is right here, y'all. But let me tell you something. From age 7 to 15, I've been home, y'all. And what motivated me back then to stay up all night long trying to figure out how to do online business, I didn't have a sponsor. I never really had. But I became number 1, number 2 in the world. And everything I came into, every business, y'all, in Exitus Elite, last I checked, I was number 1 for the G2000, the 1000, the 500, the 250, and the 100. Or I was tied with somebody for it. So all the way across the board, basically, y'all. And the way I always got that way, y'all, is I joined businesses that I believe in. I'd pick one way to get out to people, one way only. I'm going to master that way. I'm going to look at the elements to go with it. And I'm going to darn skippy make sure that somebody connects with me. If it's going to be on Facebook, if it's going to be on YouTube, or whatever new fandangled way I was going to do, I'm going to make sure I don't take that element out. So for years, y'all, I would post on Facebook, or my follow-up email would be a picture about like this, or even now, me and my son, obviously he's older now, but I'd have something like that, and I would tell them in sincere, my own words, what I think about my business, things of that nature, y'all. Give them access back to me. Let them go to pages that has a video about like this, where I'm sitting there letting go and letting these people connect with me. To me, the problem that 99% of people have is their hangups, Secondly, they think they got to be guru guy, when honestly, if you believe in the business, and you shouldn't be joining a business if you don't believe in it. If you're not excited about the business, you shouldn't join it. And if you're not going to be all in, why are you in this business? You know, look at this. Exitus Elite, y'all. Let me show you this right here. This, I wish I could type in all of it and just scroll all of them, because I've got so many $1,000 commissions over the years. But for whatever reason, PayPal only selected this for a little while. So if I type in 1,000 in PayPal, it doesn't show it. I got to put you received $1,000. And even the one I just sent to the bank, or a couple of days ago, or however many I've gotten the last week or so, they don't even show up anymore. It's just the emails change at PayPal. That's just how there is, whatever. So let me show you this. When I type this in, this is the way I could get at least a couple of these thousands showing back to back to back. Yo, I mean, you got to realize, $1,000 commissions changes lives. When you owe $27,000 in your house and you start making $2,000, or like last month it was a $12,000 a month. So I made $15,000 in about 5 weeks inside this company. There's no way you can't start thinking, wow, how long is it going to take to pay this house off? This was just the G1000s. Imagine the G2000s, y'all. I made 5 of those last month. Can you imagine $2,000 commissions and not $1,000 commissions, what it can do for you inside of your life, inside of your businesses, things of that nature. People of crypto, well, wouldn't you love to have $2,000 commissions that you can send to crypto if you like, or whatever? To me, Exitus Elite is life-changing income. But here's the thing, to get back to what I was just talking about. If you are not positioned to make life-changing income, even if you are in a business that creates life-changing income, it's not going to change your life. So, and listen, y'all, worse. People lead, you got to lead by example. I would never join a business and then be at a $100 level and let all my downline, they come in, believe more in the business than I did. I'm going to make $100 at most, and the rest is going to override to $1,900 or $900, whatever it's going to be, to my sponsor. Y'all, I'm going to tell you this. Can you imagine last month alone, those five G2000s? Can you imagine being a G1000 or G100 and letting all that ride up? I mean, y'all, I'm just telling y'all, the honesty, y'all. This is the business that you can believe in and get behind with the best owner himself and run with it, y'all. It does not get better than this. My PayPal log timed out. It'll be all right. So last video, y'all showed the G100. Just the G100. This is actually the hubs itself. Paul Stevenson has added so much extra new stuff to it. I was showing you the quality of the pages itself. I'm gonna make this video right much shorter. I'm just gonna give you a big, big picture of what this company's about. It's about quality. It's about Paul Stevenson caring about the members. It's about the best owner I had ever seen. I have had good owners, y'all, and I'm not putting anybody down. Neil Geis, Michael Price for Power Lead Systems, an 8-year-old business. It's how I make my capture pages, sales pages, our private sales page for Exitus Elite, which I'm going to show you that in just a second, that our team sales page, even the payment pages, all my capture pages, everything, y'all, I create for myself for every business that's been Power Lead Systems. So you know how priceless that must be to me, right? With that being said, and how awesome the owner is, there's nobody comes even close to Paul Stevenson. It just isn't, y'all. This list, Power Lead Systems allows me to stand out, to make pages that's going to incentivize people to join me. I'm pretty artistic, y'all. I'm really good at figuring things out, things of that nature. Pages like this at my capture page would cost you $20 a month. I'm giving it for free for our team and my downline's downline, so that anybody at the G500 or higher is going to be incentivized to do this business, right? So want this sales page, join our team at G500 or above and get it for free. That's literally me taking the time to put you in. Now, this is mine. Got my Facebook, my Twitter, which I barely ever know. I don't even know how to use it, to be honest. I have more interest in it watching Elon Musk now, so I did pop up there the last few times in the last week or so. YouTube right here, y'all, go to my channel so people get a chance to connect with me. But let me show you this. This is Robert Driscoll. He's my brand new G2000 to come in. We have a private chat that I put the people who are applying action to G1000, G2000. I put this all together so if Robert asks a question, instead of me answering just Robert, I can give the answer to everybody. You see what I'm saying? And not only that, I've got a lot of years experience in here from other marketers too. So probably 100 years if you combine all of us. Some of them's got more than I do. I can tell you Matt does, one of my buddies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them all together. And even if I don't answer, Matt can chime in on this, or Victor, or Quincy, who has better looking sales or capture pages than I do. To be honest, you're going to get the ability to connect with people, and that's it's going to do an incredible job. Michael Perry, this came into the business, or I'm sorry, Michael Petty, not Perry, this came into the business. He has mimicked me a lot of ways. He's doing his own videos, but he studies how I'm doing things, and he's making sales. And of course he is, y'all, and it's only just getting started. I think the more excitement and enthusiasm, the more he lets go, the better it's going to get, and I think he's learning that. Udemy right here, y'all. Free way to sign up and give your downline or yourself traffic. This is $52.69 I've made in the last however long it's been. Udemy is just something that I signed up. I put it inside of my sales pages, and whoever wants to be paid advertising can use it, right? Well, you're more than welcome to sign up as well. I'll put your link in, and then you can make commissions like this, y'all. Just like I said in the last video, I've had Decembers where the month of December alone made enough money to pay for my little boy's Christmas entirely. And that's just one little section sitting inside of a sales page. But you got to ask yourself, there's two questions that brand new people usually ask, especially green, and people are very green. Number one, where's my link? Number two, where can I get traffic? That's the two questions most of them ask. Most of them want to do paid advertising by doing so, and you being a sponsor with a sales page with the opportunity to make money to turn around and use it towards that it's awesome. So it makes good common sense for me to have it. It almost makes bad sense not to. You understand what I'm saying? So this is me putting it together for Robert Driscoll. And once again, I've got my buddy Darnell Robbins that came in recently. Exact same thing, y'all. He's got Facebook he wanted me to use. I got his phone number right here. If he decides to use Udemy, it's going to be right here. I've created the page for him so he can do so. And these videos right here on the top, y'all, is I want to give these people someone to connect with. I've got over 400 videos for this company. No one believes in this business more than me. Point blank, period. Why am I number one and been number one a lot over the years inside the G1000, G2000, things of that nature? Last I checked, I was number one or tied with number one all the way across all 5 of the sections. G100, 250, 500, to 1000, and G2000. I literally have a 90% ratio, I'm sorry, a 20-to-1 ratio that people that come in at G1000, G2000. I don't think anybody in this company's got a higher ratio than I do. The company's got a 90% of people that come in at G1000 or higher. So you're talking about someone with a lot of credibility that knows this like the back of my hand, that knows the owner extremely well, knows how awesome support is. I sit down, mash record, and just let go, and I can barely even stop talking because I believe in the business, y'all. And that's the type of person that you want that's going to be a beacon for their business to be sitting there telling you for the first 2 minutes before they watch a video. That was the one thing. I look back and I say, what is capture page, sales page missing? The VSL page itself, nothing per se, except the glue that makes it, to let people connect with someone. And my personal opinion, I would be a good candidate for doing that, right? Maybe you would as well. Brand yourself along the way. That's what Michael Petty is doing as well. So he totally gets why and how to do this business. Webinar right here, y'all. I literally put, this is a PowerPoint. I went from, I think, 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 a.m. the next morning working on this one video to make sure it was really good quality. Things of that nature, y'all. I talk about a lot of things inside this video, y'all. I talked about the first time. Let me click it right here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. My girlfriend out and about. Okay, so here's our 40-foot yacht. This is where I actually went and stayed over the weekend. This is my little boy and me. This was about a year ago now, but he's taller than that for sure. 15 years old when he was early 14 at this time. This is our lake house, talking about some of the things you're interested in. This is me and my girlfriend right here out and about. But y'all, in this PowerPoint, you can kind of see right here some really good information. And I'm going to show you this. $2,000. They don't even make the $1,000 bill anymore. They don't even have it in the United States at all. Yet here we are. You're making 2 of these at one time. I'm just trying to give people some idea how much money is actually coming in. Twice the amount of what is not even a bill anymore. It used to be the biggest bill is sitting right here, y'all. And I just want to give people an example of that. Here's Paul Stevenson, the owner himself, talking about what makes him great. Absolutely why other companies have copied him over the years so much because of how good of a job he has done. This is my buddy Matt, I was telling you about, was one of the guys with a lot of experience when he came into G1000 into the business. Let's see, what else am I going to show you here? I got a lot of information to give. Okay, this is the first time I'd ever had $50,000 sitting in a bank. I'd already spent I forgot how much money. I'd already spent some money anyhow in the process before this. And then I bought a Jaguar sports car, the one I'd always wanted, my dream car sitting there. As a matter of fact, still got that car. And all that came from inside of Exitus Elite itself. Talking about you have made money. This is 4 in 1 day, 2 in 1 day, 2 in 1 day, life-changing income right here. This is me talking about freedom. Just being able to come and go. This day right here, me and my girlfriend had gone. We could just leave and go. We were in like Virginia, Tennessee, Florida, wherever we want to go. We can just go, get up and go, and that's just priceless, y'all. But the number one thing I talk about inside this more than anything is me being home for more than half my son's life, from the age of 7 to now 15 years old. What has it meant to me, and what has it meant to him, and how close we are? What actually motivated me at the beginning, y'all, to do online business was I was working so much that my son couldn't stay in his house for half the week. 14-hour shifts for 3 days in a row, back to back to back, did not give him the opportunity to stay in the house. Time I got home or time I got up, it was too late. So that really moved me and motivated me. Secondly, I had never gone to a field trip with my little boy. And I can tell you, my little boy's going to be small only a certain, period of time. And it's going to be a point. He don't want me to go. You know that, right? So I had a small window of opportunity. And y'all, I can tell you, I wanted to also go eat with my little boy at school. So I would get out of, when I got free from the job May 7th, with June 13th or 10th or something like that was the last day of school. From May 7th for the rest of the month, until they got out of school, y'all, I went and ate my little boy every day. And let me tell you something. You might see some moms that were school teachers sitting with their kids, but you didn't ever see any dads. You really didn't. The only other guy I saw was a sheriff that walks through around, that the school's got, for the cafeteria or whatever, to make sure everything's good and safe for the kids. And that's great, but that's the only guy I saw. And here I am sitting there with my little boy every day eating with him and joking and cutting up with the little kids, his friends around him and stuff like that, y'all. It meant a lot to him. I remember him sitting there. I was like, son, he had put his head on my shoulder and had his arm wrapped around my arm, and he was proud of me. I could tell that, y'all. And I collect arcade games. We've got, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, big screen TVs, even projectors, screens, 13 big arcade games. I raced motocross for 10 years when I was a kid growing up. So all this stuff right here, so I got a chance to, his little buddies, the guys sitting beside us, I can relate to these kids. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of like show and tell just about every day. And these kids wanted to sit beside me, and stuff like that. So it was really cool. But I was the cool dad, and I know it meant a lot to my little boy. But I will tell you this. I think me being home didn't really let him know that something changed. It was me showing up at school. That's the thing that changed. I remember him having his head on my shoulder, wrapped around my arm. And I was like, son, please eat. He didn't even want to eat. He just wanted to sit there and appreciate me being there. And, y'all, I can tell you, that's what made me stay up during that 6 months prior, before I got free from the job, slobbering on the keyboards, coming straight home after 14-hour shifts because of my little boy. If it wasn't for him, I never would have been looking in the first place. $11,000 worth of medical bills and him being in the hospital for 5 or 6 days is exactly why I wound up looking something else. And so God does things for a reason, y'all. I can tell you that. But that's the kind of stuff that's in here that you're not going to get between the capture page and the sales page that I'm providing for our team as an incentive. So it's not just for me, it's for you as well. And this is talking about the changes for 2022, things of that nature. A little bit of the same thing I'm showing at this point right here. So, all right, y'all. What you need about Exitus Elite is this an awesome system. It's about quality. The capture pages, the sales pages. Paul's not going to let anything else that's going to happen. Jacob is absolutely incredible for support. I've seen him do things that no other system or company has ever done and probably never will. I've left businesses #1 in the world because support wasn't there to help my downline. And here I am, this company 6 years later, still smiling from ear to ear, excited about it. And y'all, listen, just look at how much space I take between one sentence and the next. That's what I'm saying. I could talk for an hour about this company, and that's the kind of excitement and enthusiasm that you need to be showing people. Join a business you believe in. Make sure it's the right vehicle, y'all. Make sure it's a vehicle that can literally get you mathematically where you want to be at. $1,000, $2,000 commissions, y'all, can usually get you about where you want to get to. I can tell you that. And to me, I'm home. And that's just it. I can just sit down, mesh record, and let go, let people connect with me. And that's exactly what I'm teaching my downline. And listen, I said this in the last video as well. Don't always listen to what a leader says per se, as much as watch what they're doing. Because I used to see that a lot. I seen guys that I was following, and they would tell you, do paid advertising, blah, 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 buy the traffic from here, blah, 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 only here, blah, blah, blah. And I don't even do paid advertising. I'm not gonna lie. I've never spent a dime on any form of advertising. Even Udemy. I want to give people options and stuff like that, and I know it's respectful. And I've got friends that spend $15,000 a month. They don't do that if it's not a respectful place, on paid advertising. And so that's why I feel good with doing that. But at the same time, I've only got one review video out of everything for Udemy. I felt kind of obligated. I'd done it for a sales page. I know how to do paid advertising per se, but I always felt like I'm not going to do videos on train something if I don't personally do it itself. Because I know good and well if I was doing paid advertising, there's probably going to be that one sentence or a couple things I would tell you that I had learned. And I just never chose to do it, y'all. I was number one in the world in businesses when I didn't even know what I was doing, when all I had was excitement, enthusiasm, a $4 stand, and an old S3 phone doing Facebook. That's how I got free. I went from that to YouTube, and I understood that letting people connect with me, finding businesses I believe in, picking one way to get out to people and mastering it. It is so simple, y'all. I just said basically the answers. The rest is going to be you getting over your hang-ups and things of that nature, y'all, and then learning to apply action and get comfortable with it even when the sales ain't there. How many of y'all would sit down at your kitchen table like I did with a $4 stand and an old phone, didn't know how to edit, had to run, mass record, run around and sit down real quick, and did like 30 some videos before I ever made my first commission? I remember when I made my first commission, I was sitting there thinking, what did I do right? This guy's sharper than I am. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole point. I realized that sincerity and showing people that you believe in your business and just letting go. Don't try to be guru guy. Be the person that believes in their business, who is applying action. Good and bad don't matter. You'll learn from it either way. And be accessible. That's the magic. That's what people are going to join. That's what's necessary. And that does not take perfection, and it doesn't take being a guru to be that. Guru is something that other people think you have to be because you're succeeding. When, to be perfectly honest, y'all, I don't even care how many leads I get. I get sales. That's what I get, y'all. $40,000 months inside of Exitus Elite, and however many leads I get is whatever I get. I don't really care. All I can tell you is the right ones are going to connect with me, and that's where my sales are going to come from. And that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to apply action. I don't care if I make a sale or not. I'm going to sit down and mash record and let go, and I'm going to keep doing it, and the right people are going to come into the business. And when they do, it's going to be it. You know what I'm saying? That's where my commissions come from. All right, y'all. If you are ready for me to put your first member in, I don't even know if I even told you this. First member in for you, G1000, G2000, y'all. Contact me now. I'll send you the link to the last person that signed up. If you just want to go ahead and sign up, that's fine. I can get Jacob to straighten it all out. It's no big deal. I do that half the time anyhow. I'm sorry, Jacob. Excuse me. But you're not going to find anybody who believes more in this business, a better team. I've got a private chat for the ones at G1000, G2000 are applying action. I'm not going to put dead horses in here. If you'd like to be part of our private chat as well, come into the business underneath us. And not only that, if you've got downline that's applying action, G1000, G2000, we'll put them in there as well. And the reason I do this is because I can answer questions not just for one person, but for everybody. Some people want to sit back and ask a question where I can give an answer for them either way. You see what I'm saying? I've just learned over the years it's a very beneficial way. And sometimes, y'all, people say that private chat is worth as much, if not more, than all the training and everything else that we're providing, inside of our 3-generation bonus training, which I give my 3-generation bonus training right here. I've got like 20 of my favorite videos I've handpicked. I got all sorts of stuff in here, y'all. I've got the Shawn Powell's Make a Swipe file. Lots of information in here, y'all. Facebook post scripts, Craigslist scripts, ad bodies itself, headlines, even locations itself that people can go to post for free if they like to. and I give training reasons why I do things like I do. I get my own artwork that I can give to my downline so that they can use it. I've got guys who made sales recently by using my G1000. Let me show you this. I've got people, and they mimic me, where I have something like this, or they'll take this image right here and then use it. Don't lie to your people and say that you made this money. Say, look, y'all, let me show you something. This is one of the members that's inside of Exitus Elite. He's part of our team, y'all. Let me show you the kind of money that's being made here. This is the reason I'm here. This is the reason I'm excited about this business. You say that, it ain't going to matter if that's your commission or not. It just isn't. And I can tell you that's the way that you do it. And this is exactly what I'm teaching my downline to do as well. Don't lie to your people, because credibility is the number one thing you're trying to make with people. And as soon as they get in, they're going to realize you're not making this money or whatever it's going to be. And when it happens, you're going to lose your credibility. And that's not where you want to be inside of your business with your team and your downline. All right, y'all. Ready to join this business? Go ahead and click down below. Contact me. Tell me I am ready to do this business. Shawn, bring me, I'm ready to do G1000, G2000. Put my first member in for me so that every person, every commission I put in or get would be mine. Absolutely, y'all. Secondly, y'all, you can get your 3-generation bonus training. My Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file. I'm adding stuff to that now. I updated a lot of this for 2022. A good deal of it. And on top of that, you can get that Shawn Powell's our team sales page right here, y'all. It's the bonus itself that I'm providing for us. That's got those 3 videos that's going to help you make sales as well. Between Exitus Elite and what I'm providing for y'all, there's no better team in this business, and it's reflecting for me and my downline right now. And if you become part of this team, you're actually going to see that. So go ahead, subscribe to my channel, y'all. I've got a lot of content, some training, even read between the lines, because you're looking at how I'm making my sales is right here. I don't have some hidden lead place that I'm going to. I'm not telling you about like so many big leaders do. Oh, I can't tell you because the deal is saturated. I don't care, to be honest. You're seeing where I'm making my money, seeing how I'm making my money absolutely at the exact same time. So go ahead, subscribe to my channel, y'all. I look forward to seeing you being part of our team. I'll see you in the next video. Appreciate it.